What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. I'm your host, Cepryl, and today I'm going to talk about two projects that have really caught my attention right now. If you've been following my live streams, my videos, or my X profile, whatever, you've probably been in very good returns already, but I do believe they're going to go much higher. And these are two tech and utility plays. You see me a lot talking about Memecoins. I always say that Memecoins are more for capturing that short-term hype to make a few X's, but then there's a lot of other plays that are utility tech based, that are more for the long term, and in which I rotate my profits that I make from meme coins onto this place to make money in the long term. That's pretty much my thought process. One of them is EYED. You saw me talk about it for a long time already. You can see here on Trojan with the integration on my Discord that I called it at 377k in market cap. It went to a new all-time high of 3.57 million in market cap last week, really. And right now you can see the chart. It looks incredibly bullish. It's still following the structure, forming this bull flag, and it's already tested it a couple of times. But I do believe that the breakout, the next leg up, is going to come sooner than later, and it's going to be absolutely brutal. What is EYED? If you've been living under a rock, this is a all-around trading platform. It's not just another centralized exchange. First of all, it's no-KYC, but second, you can trade pretty much everything on it. You can trade commodities, indices, not only spot and futures, and also even pre-IPO projects. This is probably the only way that you can trade companies like SpaceX or OpenAI before they're even in their initial public offering, which is absolutely insane, with the use of USDC, of a stable coin, and without even KYC. You don't even have to verify your passport, your identity, or anything. The team has been delivering a lot as of lately. There's an AMA that you can check here on the Banter channel that I've had, I think, like 3 weeks ago when I first started working with the project. But even recently, you can see here that the updates have been constant. The team has been grinding on a daily basis. So for instance, today, at the time I'm shooting this video, seeing this video one day before I film it, you can see that they're also increased the revenue share to 50% with the people that register now, locked in forever, and then after the migration is going to be 10%. So take advantage for this offer. I'm probably going to link down in the description also a link in which you can check out the platform. Check it out. I mean, so you can obviously put your money where your mouth is, because I'm talking about this project that is pretty much their main product is this platform. You can check it out and see for yourself if you like it. I think it's groundbreaking, and there's not even a competition. There is nothing that is competing with this one. Where else can you trade SpaceX using USDC with no KYC? I just don't think so that you're gonna be able to find any other offering, okay? And here they're listing new stuff every single day. The team keeps delivering, and honestly, there's also more products than things that are going to be added to the ecosystem. I can't say much about it. Yes, this video is kind of like sponsored by EYED because I'm working with them and I have a deal with them. And I also, this way, I'm able to talk with the team and to get very good information. And this is why I was so confident in bringing this to my private Discord. If you're not in my private Discord, you're making a big mistake, because obviously you're getting the best entries. The entry at 300k was absolutely goated. You would have done just like a 10x from here. And Riv, we did a 600x, almost a 700x. Now it crashed a little bit, but this doesn't matter because probably you should have taken profits already, right? And also M32, the other play that we're talking about in a second, I made a what was it, a 12x or something like that in just the matter of a week. So you definitely need to be there. It's going to be linked down in the description if you're interested to check it out. And since I'm already having this segment, I also want to remind you that I'm doing daily live streams on Kick, so make sure to follow me on there. My username there is Cepryl, and we're going to link it down in the description, as well as my X profile, my free Telegram. All the links are down below, just in case you don't know me and it's the first video that you're watching about this. I mean, I'm not sure what you've been doing so far, but in that case, I mean, I got you guys. They're also doing a lot of burns. The total burns, it was 8 million, which should be around 8% of the supply, because this is launched on Pump Fund, so it's like the standard number of tokens. But yeah, they're basically increasing burns. They are actually increasing the rate to which they're doing this to increase scarcity, to create this supply shock. So basically your token are going to be worth more. And they're also onboarding new people. So stay tuned for that, because I'm not the only person that is talking about EYED right now. There's a lot of people that are onboarded, and probably very good things that you're gonna see coming your way. And people are also wanting to see prediction markets on it, which is quite interesting to me. We're going to see if they implement something like that. I know that the team is working relentlessly on adding new features. And this is actually one of the only teams that I've had the pleasure to meet that actually listens to their audience. They're constantly in the Telegram group listening for people's feedback on how to improve the platform. That is absolutely refreshing to see. And just like I posted the other day, they're also attending very big conferences. You can see, for instance, they attended Coda, and on this one, you can see that the other companies were Gemini, the S&P, Uphold, Mastercard. They were there, okay? They were one of the top companies in Portugal to attend this company. The founders are fully doxed, by the way. You've probably seen them, with videos and talking about updates on their X profile. So that is, again, something else that is also refreshing to see, because you want to invest into something in which the team is doxed, if it's something for a long term and not just a random meme coin. Obviously, nothing in this video is financial advice. I obviously have very good entries, but I do believe, like, I don't want to make price predictions, but as soon as we break out from here, obviously the next short-term goal is breaking this all-time high at 3.5 mil, and then probably 5 million is going to be the psychological level. But then I don't see why this wouldn't go to 10 million plus, or even go to something crazy like 30 or 50 million, or even 100 million if we're able to see a real bull cycle or something, a very exciting phase of the market. You can see that Solana is already bouncing back. You can see Solana in $92, while Bitcoin and Ethereum haven't even moved that much. So that's pretty crazy. And by the way, I'm showing the chart on Trojan. This is the trading platform that I use to do all of my trades on the Solana ecosystem. Make sure to check it out. The link down in the description below gives you 45% cashback on your own trades, which is massive. It's better than any other trading terminal out there. And not only that, if you're part of my VIP group, I can increase personally your cashback to 50%, which would make it like the best in the game, okay? Now, the other pick that I want to talk about is M32. The chart speaks numbers, because I'm the only KOL onboarded in this project that has been talking about this and saying how good the tech was. There's nobody else that is talking about this. Like, find on X, you're not gonna find any other influencer, YouTuber, streamer like me that has been talking about this. We brought this to my VIP group at 12K market cap. See here, it was scanned by my team member, Jules. Shout out to Jules. At 12K market cap, almost a 100x, 1 mil, and then I started hard shilling it around here when it was at 30K in market cap. Got my, obviously, community in, the Discord gets the alerts first, and then I brought it to Kick and Banter, whatever. And you can see that people liked it. It went to over 1 million in market cap. It retraced heavily because a lot of people were funding a lot of utility coins this week. And it bounced back, and I do believe that it's probably going to go and retest the new all-time high, and go to the millions and millions. So what is it? If you just go on that screener, just to so you can see the banner, Universal Agent Payment Proxy. This started as an MPP plus X402 payment processing system, but it expanded to a variety of other payment protocols. This is a bit hard to understand for a normie, but it's actually good tech. Good tech. That's all you need to know. One integration, every AI agent for all payment protocols. This is absolutely massive. You are seeing Coinbase and Base and Binance even posting about automated payments from AI agents pretty much every single day. It was a big narrative last year, and now it came back much stronger because obviously the technology has developed a lot over the last few months. And I think that people absolutely love this kind of project. This is a solid play. This is another project that I'm speaking with the dev on a daily. And just like it's another utility project that delivers a lot on their own results. And to see how early you are, like, this doesn't even have 1,000 followers on X. There's a long way to go. They're posting an update on the tech and on where things are going on the development side pretty much every single day. This post was very interesting, and obviously if you go through this post, it's gonna be explained way better than I could speak to you about it, because it's very hard to understand even for me. I'm every kind of post I'm trying to like digress actually all the pieces of information, but the people with big money in the trenches, they're gonna love this. If they're not investing on it already, I'm seeing some whale activity. You can check it, for instance, on FOMO, and link down in the description if you want to check out FOMO for 10% off your fees. But guys, there's a lot of big traders that are accumulating this, and they might know something. So 5 protocol payments proxy for the aged economy: MPP, X42, ACP, AP2, AGTP. I don't know what the last 2 ones are, but it doesn't really matter. Everything is now live, production ready with one integration. So this is very interesting. Remember when I said we were going to become the Cloudflare of agent payments? The providers shouldn't have to pick a protocol. The uncertainty was paralyzing the entire space. They built a technology for this, filling the gap. Super, super interesting. So you can see, as they claim here, any API provider can now list their endpoint on MPP32 and immediately accept payment from any agent, any wallet, any chain, any protocol. No payment code, no engineering, no integration on your server at all. This is huge. This is huge. Honestly, is there any other project that is doing something like this? I don't think so. At least not that I was able to find. Here you can see a clip from one of my Kick live streams. I'm going live on Kick every single day. So if you're not following my Kick live streams, big mistake. Follow my free Telegram because I always announce there when I go live and what time I go live. And you can see here that I had this big discussion about how I like it. So check out this clip. It's here. It was posted directly by the MPP32 page on X. And there's other guys that are also supporting this, just Jules, that is obviously one of my team members on Discord. Shout out to Jules. He makes bangers of calls on the Discord. So shout to him. And other announcements. So 4.5K plus machine payable APIs with one integration, one click to call. This was the latest announcement. This was posted yesterday, so 2 days before you're watching this video. Check it out. Like, everything's here. Obviously, the link for the website if you are interested in checking out more about the technology itself. And oh my god, like, look, Coinbase keeps posting about it every single day. I'm not kidding. Like, this narrative is as hot as it gets. Now, going back to the chart, it's looking extremely bullish. You would have gotten in first scan in the Discord from Jules, 10K market cap, first shield by myself at 30K market cap. Even from my shield that was later than the one from Jules, you would have done something like a 40x, almost a 40x, something like a 35x or something like that. And I think the project is here to stay. I don't see why this wouldn't go to 10, 20 million plus in markup without giving financial advice. It's quite impossible to make price prediction videos in this stage of the market. But I can tell that I remain extremely bullish. I do believe that there's a big future for this. And it's very refreshing, honestly, to invest in technology projects like this, and being able to buy something on your Trojan terminal and with Solana, like another Solana token, but with real tech being developed, and you're able to go to sleep at night without the fear of getting rugged. I mean, it's definitely refreshing to see. And I'm gonna focus more and more on this as opposed to meme coins. I'm still investing in meme coins, don't get me wrong, but meme coins are more for the short-term outlook. So if you guys are looking for something that is a little safer, I mean, ideally speaking, and you're able to just not look on Trojan or Dex Screener every couple of minutes, these projects are probably going to be a little better. I thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know down in the comments what you think about these 2 projects. Let me know what you want to see next. And also, if you want to connect with me, there's going to be a lot of links on myself down in the description. I'll see you on my Discord, on my Kick live streams, wherever you want to see me. I'm pretty much everywhere right now. Cepryl out, and I'll see you next time. Take care.